New at 4 o'clock, Rhode Island confirms its first case of Powassan virus this year. It is a rare tick-borne infection that without treatment can lead to some serious symptoms. Tonight we are speaking with the Department of Health about the virus. Right now we're joined by Dr. Philip Chan. Dr. Chan, thank you so much for joining us.
Good evening. Thank you for having me.
So Dr. Chan, this case, a man in his 70s, are you able to elaborate on how serious it is and just how bad these cases can get?
The good news is for this first case is that the gentleman is at home recovering. We can't say much more due to privacy concerns. But Powassan is a virus. It's transmitted by a tick, similar to the way Lyme disease can be transmitted. There's a whole spectrum of symptoms that can occur. A lot of people are asymptomatic. They have no symptoms. But we do see some people with Powassan progress all the way to pretty significant encephalitis, which is brain swelling. And occasionally this can even lead to death.
And how long does it take for these symptoms to, I'm guessing in the case of encephalitis, you would need to be treated at a hospital, but for the average person, how long does it take for symptoms to resolve?
So it's variable. So some people recover quickly and some people do have a longer protracted course. The good news is this is a rare disease, as you mentioned. There's only been a few hundred cases in the last 10 years reported in the US. I do think this is a consequence of global warming. As we see some of these warmer, more temperate climates, especially during the winter, we are seeing more ticks through the winter months, which can lead to things like Powassan.
Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to ask you about. The timing seems unusual. So should we, in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, should we start worrying about ticks year round now at this point?
Well, I wouldn't be overly concerned and I wouldn't be overly worried. I do think it's reasonable to take some reasonable precautions, especially when it's a little bit warmer out, even in the middle of winter, unfortunately. That includes things like avoiding brush and weeds where ticks may congregate. It includes wearing long sleeve shirts, which hopefully isn't a problem, long pants as well during the winter. And I hate to say about bug spray, right? We think about bug spray during summer, but if it's an unseasonably warm day and you're going to be outside where potentially ticks are, you may even want to consider some bug spray.
All right, good advice, Dr. Chan. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.